Morbid Facts, Part 552. Stormy Jones suffered from a rare genetic condition where her liver was unable to remove cholesterol, raising her cholesterol to 7 times the normal level for her age and resulting in 2 heart attacks before she turned 6. In 1984, she became the world's first successful recipient of a simultaneous heart and liver transplant. Her life was miraculously extended by another 7 years, but she tragically passed away in 1990 at the age of 13. Taylor Mitchell was a 19-year-old folk musician from Canada who was attacked and killed by 2 coyotes during a hike in 2009. She is currently the only documented adult to have been killed by coyotes. After President John Adams' daughter Abigail was diagnosed with breast cancer, she had a mastectomy performed on her with a fork, wooden razor, and a spatula. Without anesthesia, the breast was fully removed, only to reveal that the cancer had spread to her lymph nodes. So the doctors had to slice out those tumors as well. To stop the bleeding, the wound was cauterized using the heated spatula, and the entire surgery only took about 25 minutes. Everyone was amazed that she never cried out in pain during the brutal operation, but she tragically died from the same cancer just 2 years later. Morbid Facts, Part 288. When a predatory producer assaulted one of her friends, Carrie Fisher sent him a Tiffany box with a severed cow tongue inside. She also left a note inside that read, "The next delivery will be something of yours in a much smaller box." 2013, a 60-year-old Japanese truck driver found out he was accidentally switched at birth in a Tokyo hospital in 1953. His biological parents were very wealthy, and the infant who took his place grew up to own a successful real estate company. Meanwhile, the original son was raised by a poor single mother and struggled with poverty throughout his entire life. Morbid Facts, Part 8. This photo from 1904 shows a rubber worker from the Belgian Congo staring at the severed hands and feet of his 5-year-old daughter. She was brutally murdered because he failed to meet his quota for the day. When Japan executes criminals by hanging, 3 different buttons on the wall are pressed by 3 different people at the same time. This is so that none of them know who actually did the killing, since only one button is randomly programmed to open the trap door. In 2008, a Brazilian priest strapped 1,000 balloons onto a lawn chair and rode it into the sky as part of a fundraiser. He was able to reach an altitude of 20,000 feet before losing contact with authorities. Over a month later, the lower half of his body was found floating near an oil rig. In 1958 North Carolina, a white girl told her parents that she kissed 2 black boys aged 7 and 9 on the cheeks. The girl's father then arranged a mob to the boys' homes where they threatened to lynch them and their parents. Soon enough, police showed up and proceeded to arrest and severely beat the young boys themselves. Charged with rape, they were confined for 6 days without being able to contact their parents. The boys spent 4 months in prison before finally being pardoned by the governor. It's infamously known as the kissing case of 1958.